that need it. Let me see.
That guy messaged me saying he's on the road driving listening.
Yeah, that's cool. We're going in. Welcome everybody to the TBC Code training, the Kringle Code training. This is what it is we're doing, guys. We're getting people educated on how to use this coin, how to use our system. Now, right now, we're going to start off. We know everybody is pretty much working within the TBC Code, right? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take you into the front side of the TBC Code now, and then we're going to take you into the TBC Code. Now, on the front side of this, we have the Kringle Code. The Kringle Code is similar to the TBC Code, except for the entry fees, okay? Welcome to the Kringle Code Training Academy. Our goal is to teach new and existing members of the Billion Coin community how to trade their TBC dollar for dollar, peer-to-peer using the Kringle Code trading platform, right? It is important to understand that the Billion Coin was created to be traded peer-to-peer within our private community. Those words right there, peer-to-peer in our private community. This means that the more new members that join the Billion Coin community increases trades, which in turn increases members' income. Below you will find a detailed but simple breakdown of the Kringle Code. So now when you come down here, it's got our questions and answers. This is important that you go over the questions and answers with people. The Q&A section in here is similar to the Q&A section in TBC Code, except for it's targeted toward the Kringle Code. What is the Kringle Code? The Kringle Code is a peer-to-peer trading platform. We are not a bank exchange. Very important to understand that. Is the Kringle Code a matrix? Absolutely not. Although we use the words levels, right? We use the word levels. This is only to depict higher trading opportunities. That's it. You know, whenever when you're dealing with Facebook marketers and they see level 1, level 2, oh, it's a matrix. No, it's not. No, it's not. When will the Kringle Code launch? We're scheduled to launch June 1st, 2018, depending on if they can get the wallet situation together. But that is our tentative date. How does a member of the Kringle Code earn? Members of the Kringle Code earn through peer-to-peer coin trades for cash or other cryptocurrencies, or land, jewelry, automobiles, services, whatever you choose to accept for your TBC. How much can a member earn trading on the Kringle Code platform? Well, this is pretty cool. Members can earn from 4 levels of trade: $10, $25, $50, and our final and highest level of $75 per trade. Does it cost to join the Kringle Code? Yes, of course it does. Money makes money, right? Scared money don't make money, right? There's a $20 one-time fee, and this is how that fee is broken down. A $10 purchase of TBC is made from your sponsor. The other $10 goes toward your administrative fee for the platform. Why does it cost to join the Kringle Code? It is important to start the trading of TBC to establish coin purchases and sales, which means that now a circle of life has hit your wallet now. Like your wallet been sitting there dead, you've just breathed new life into your wallet because this is what we were supposed to have been doing from the start. Is there any limit to the amount of people that a member can sponsor into the Kringle Code? Absolutely not. There is no limit to the amount of people that a member can sponsor into the Kringle Code. But when we show you the illustration below, we had to select a number in order for us to do the illustration. We couldn't just say, well, if you bring in 1 million people. So we picked a low number for you to be able to get the illustration of this. Okay. Is the Kringle Code approved by the TBC admin? Yes, the Kringle Code, which is the newly designed starter level of the TBC Code, is approved by the TBC admin. You can view the blog below to get that information. What can the Billion Coin be traded for? Well, as I said previously, the Billion Coin can be traded for cash, cryptocurrency, land, jewelry, vehicles, service, whatever it is that you want to trade it for, because we're operating within a private community. Okay? How do you join the Kringle Code? Well, it's the same as the TBC Code. You register a new Kringle Code account using your sponsor's Kringle Code referral link. Pay your $10 administrative fee and make your $10 purchase of TBC from your sponsor. Share the Kringle Code with 6 others trading $10 of TBC for cash or other cryptocurrencies with each one of them. No limit to the amount of referrals. We're using 6 for what? Illustration purposes only. Okay? Collect $60 in cash or other cryptocurrencies from the sale of your TBC based upon the 6. Right? Then upgrade to the trade level number 2, and $25 will be, purchase $25 of TBC from your sponsor. That's it, guys. Then your 6 will duplicate your efforts, because duplication is the key, right? By each purchasing 25 in TBC from you. Follow this same progression throughout the remaining 2 trade levels. Now let's just look at the power. It's supposed to be the power of 6 here, guys. They got the power of 5, whatever. Let's look at the power of 6. Let's just say, for instance, this is your sponsor, right? First thing you're going to do, this person already is inside of the Kringle code. They're going to give you their link. You're going to sign up. Within the system, it's going to ask you to pay your $10 administrative fee first. Then you're going to pay your $10, which is a purchase. Not even going to say pay. You're going to make your first purchase of TBC from your sponsor. Now, based upon duplication being the key to his efforts, his 6 members that you see here going to do the same thing. His first is going to give him 10, second 10, third, fourth, fifth, sixth is going to send him $10. They're going to purchase TBC from him. He's going to then entail, he or she is going to send $10 of TBC into their wallets. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but it's starting the trading process again. Your wallet is getting some action going into it. Going down in the trade level number 2, right? You upgrade to level number 2 for $25 of the 60. That leaves you a $35 profit. Now, remember, you only came here for 20. You already got your stuff back, and you actually $15 ahead of the game, right? Now, same thing. You're going to send your sponsor now $25, right, to take possession of that second trade level with your team members following the keys and the principles of duplication. They're going to send you $25 each. It's looking real good, right? You got a good start right here, of course. So from that, you've already sit here and you've made what? $150, right? So what happens is you're going to upgrade into your next level, right, for $50. Now, following that progression, guys, let's look at our scale right here. This is why this is like super exciting, because if you really think about it, you came in with 6, and if you notice up under here, if you look at our trade levels 1 through 4, right before they explode into the TBC code, so you got trade levels 1 through 4, your members 6 with the same 6. You notice we didn't say go out and grab a new 6, which of course you can do that if you want. But for illustration purposes, we're showing you the same 6 based upon the trade levels, right? Number 1 is 10, 225, 350. Of course, our last one is 75 before expanding into the TBC code. Your income from each, your level upgrades, and this is your most important section right here. How much cash OLA do you walk away with? Okay? So, if you look at this thing, guys, it's kind of simplistic. You bring in 6 people that does the trade with you for $10. You send them their $10 in coin based upon all 6 of them completing this, right? Which is basically signing up. If they sign up, that's it. They done paid you. From that, $25 is going to take care of your level 2 purchase of coin, leaving you $35. Same thing, principles of duplication. Your 6 following you over 25, that's $150. Upgrading to the next level for $50, leaving you what? $100. You're doing good right now, right? If you go all the way down to our last level, level number 4, same thing happening. They're purchasing their last level of TV in the Kringle code. Now, this is the last level of the Kringle code, which is $75, right? Then from that, their income is going to be $450 based upon their members doing the same thing. Then this is the upgrade that takes you into what? The TBC code, right? Leaving you $325. So just from here, just from you coming into this, now people be thinking that the Kringle code is a joke because we're saying Kringle's in it smaller. But based upon this cookie stuff that they got going on, if you really look at this, you made $685. And if they're going to leave the cookie program in there, you can use your head and say, well, I'm going to take 300 of that 6 and give me 3 cookies. Right? It's up to you. Not saying you have to do it. I'm just showing you how powerful this is. That's $685 in cash. Or you could head to the mall with it or whatever you want to do because you've already paid for your TBC code upgrade. Right? Real simplistic. Now, do I have any questions about the Kringle code before I head over to the TBC code? Any questions? All right. Very well. Silence means we got it. Okay. So now, moving forward. Going into the TBC code, same thing applies, right? Looks exactly the same. But we're going to scroll down here and get into our upgrade level, which is super duper important, guys. Now down here where you see this where it say pay the $25 again, discard that. You're only going to pay $25 one time. I'm having them remove that. Okay, so now, same thing. Now you've already came through the Kringle code. Now this is your same sponsor because your sponsor, now if your sponsor is already in the Kringle code, you just upgrade to your sponsor. If your sponsor is following you in not Kringle code, TBC code, if he's already in the TBC code, you just send him the 125 from the Kringle code, right? And you upgrade up under him. If that person has done just like you and they just made it to the top of the Kringle code, they're brand new, wait until they upgrade in the TBC code, then get their link, okay? Now, this is what we had to do because we wanted to put some safety measures in place. We had to create a program called Catch and Release. The Catch and Release system, which is called CARS, that's the acronym for it. What it is this. Let's say, for instance, very important that you guys get this so you can share this. Let's say, for instance, that in the Kringle code, your sponsor say, well, you know what? Well, you guys are already in TBC code. And you say, well, you know what? I want to go into the Kringle code, but you ask your sponsor, hey, man, you going into the Kringle code? And he say, well, no, I'm not. I don't want to go into the Kringle code. I'm only going to work the $125 program. Well, you say, well, you know what? I want to go into the Kringle code. So what happens is, so we don't stop you from coming in because you don't have your same sponsor, we put you in the Catch and Release program. The Catch and Release program is this. You'll come into the Kringle code. Remember, you already have a TBC code sponsor, so the last thing you want to do is get a new sponsor and have to pay another $125. So what happens is this. You'll come into the Kringle code up under the administrative team who will nurture you straight through the Kringle code, right? You'll do your 4 payments, right? And when you hit that last level and get ready to go into the TBC code, by you already being a member of TBC code, you just move directly back up under your sponsor. That's just so simple. So that way, you don't end up with somebody else, right? Because if you're with somebody else and you already have a TBC code sponsor, this person is going to want you to pay that $125. So by us doing it this way, by us making it where we father you into this, right? Where you're going to be gathered. We're not looking for you to come and pay us $125. Just come into the Kringle code, do your levels to set up your system, and go back with your TBC code sponsor. That way we won't have somebody saying, well, hey, you know, that was my member, and now they done paid $125 and joined somebody else. So we put some safety measures into that, and we're going to go into that a lot more in depth because we know it's people trying to grab anybody they can, but you can't touch another member's person if that member, you know, if that upline person already have them in TBC code. Very important. Now, looking at the TBC code, same thing apply, guys, but this is where the big money comes into play. Now, you were able to go over there and set up what you needed to set up in Kringle code. You were able to get people in here, get people up and going, right? Really good stuff. We appreciate that. So now this is where it gets interesting. Look right here. Your sponsor, right? You're going to pay your sponsor $25. Well, the $125, right? $25 to admin, $100 to him purchasing the coin. Now, you're going to get your 5 people. Remember, you had 6, but we're just doing illustration purposes 5. If you look at the 5 paying you at $100, that gives you $500. From that $500, you're going to upgrade with $200, right? Now you're in the next level of the TBC code. Now we're going to go down here to our chart, which makes it a little bit easier. That same thing, trade levels, members, purchases, income, upgrade, and your profit. Instead of just 4 levels, we're rocking with 12. Oh man, 12 levels of trade, guys. Come on, that's powerful. So what happens is this. Your 5 members, right, is going to pay you at $100, giving you $500 from the $500, upgrading to level 2 for $200, leaving you $300, right? Same 5. You don't see no difference. Same 5 that was right there. Upgrade for $200, duplicating your efforts. That gives you $1,000. You upgrade for $300, leaving you $700. Same 5. Do what you did. Upgrade it for 3. That's 3 times 5 gives you $1,500, right? You only take $400 of the 15 and go into the next level, which is 4. Pocketing $1,100. Now is the coin moving now? Is the game on now? Yeah, the coin is moving now. If we go all the way down to our last level here, we go 2 levels up here. You got level 11, same 5. Based upon them giving you $1,100 each, that's $5,500. From the $5,500, take $1,200 of that. Purchase more coin, right? You're going to go into the next level. That leaves you $4,300. Look at our final level of TBC code. Same 5, no different 5. $1,200 they're going to give you each for $6,000 total. From that, pay $100 and drop back down and start all over again. Wow. With the same 5. That is amazing, guys. That is amazing. This is why this is so important. This is why people really got to get this, man, because this is going to be the #1 trading platform that everyone is working off of because it's so simplistic. There's nothing hard about what it is we're doing here, guys. Any questions about the TBC code?